wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why they call you bitch. Look here, Miss Stank.
All right, Jay Black, you transatlantic dick sucking faggot. You flagged my goddamn channel, man, for no fucking reason because you a bitch ass estrogen filled faggot tranny who wants to sit there and start fights, and when a motherfucker shows up at your door, you want to call the police. You just like a hood rat baby mama. You tell a motherfucker he can come get his kids, and when he show up, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no kids waiting for him. It's just police. You a bitch. You had no motherfucking right flagging my shit. I didn't fucking pick no fight with you. This is all over me leaving a goddamn question in your comment section, and you went British berserk like a fag, and not even in no manly way. It ain't like you were man enough to address exactly what I was talking about. You want to sit here and bring up other shit because you're a fucking sucker. You're a bitch ass. I mean, you talk about your new channel's army of J Black 6. Well, the only army you would have, your flag would be a giant dick with an open mouth. And you motherfuckers would be marching to white people, looking to blow them, unsolicited or not. You a fag, man. You get on my motherfucking nerves, and you want to sit there and use one fucking case of a black dude getting what you consider a light prison sentence for shooting 2 cops. Well, let me introduce to you Tupac Amaru Shakur, who shot 2 undercover cops and didn't do 1 second in prison. But you see how that doesn't accurately represent the American criminal justice system as a whole? Just like your fucking case doesn't represent shit over there. But you use that shit because you're intentionally dishonest. You're a liar. One case don't represent the entire criminal justice system, especially for black people nowhere. But you're a dick sucker. You even sucking the dicks of the idiots over here using the same slander and lies. I'm a fucking useless drug dealer, fucking got arrested with my daughter, sold drugs with my daughter, all this other shit. But you, Mr. J Black, Mr. Polish, Mr. Where's my monocle and top hat? A monocle and top hat faggot, but you don't even have no fucking documents, no proof, no nothing. You just regurgitating the same lies them faggots was doing. I commit a crime like that, it would be public information. All you gotta do is type in my name into the fucking Maricopa County website, and you'll pull up everything, all that shit. But you don't do that because you're a liar. You're a fraud. You deliberately mislead people. You're a white dick sucker. And that's all to it. I mean, for a motherfucker to sit here and use and try to laugh at the fact that I said prison is my benchmark on how black people are treated anywhere, because wherever you'll find non-blacks and black people, you'll find black abuse. Because prison ain't no fucking vacation, you bitch ass British dick sucker. Prison ain't nothing nice. Prison ruins people's lives and permanently scars them. And so if they are throwing black people at large into prisons, that means that they are targeted and used to fuel an oppressive system that's reserved specifically for them. But you'll betray your own countrymen and say that, oh, the blacks here, every one of them deserve to be in jail. But you'll suck our dicks across the Atlantic talking about we don't get a fair shake. Hold on, we're gonna play that again, DJ. I need you to hear that intro again, man. That's your mantra, you faggot ass British coattail wearing Monopoly man dressing bitch. Let's turn that all the way up. Fuck you.
Wonder why they call you bitch. Wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why they call you bitch. Look here, Miss Stank.
Like I said, man, the same fucking problems that we face over here, extreme poverty, hopelessness, no resources, no viable, livable wages over here, reserved for our community. The only thing left is crime. So when you're deliberately placed into these conditions, the generational fucking poverty is imposed on you. The only way out is crime, and motherfuckers gotta eat. But instead of looking at the entire picture and saying, hey, what causes these problems, you want to act like the conservative black Judases over here, the sellout bootlickers over here, and betray your people over there. But you got nothing but sympathy for the blacks that you ain't never fucking met. But the ones in your own backyard, you can enjoy their lynchings. You a bitch, Jay Black, and that goes into your whole character. You spent 2 years on a goddamn testicle jihad against Tommy Sotomayor. Your whole shtick on YouTube is played out. It's a giant 3-year rerun. How many times are you going to do the same shit under a different video? You've made your point, you dick-sucking faggot. And now that John Logic has gone on to other shit, whose dick you gonna suck? You thought you could catch some wreck with me, bitch? Are you fucking crazy? I'm King Kong over here, bitch. I'm the smartest motherfucker, and I don't pretend to be humble or any of that other shit. I know I'm smart. I do what it takes to be smart. And I'm not going to pretend to be nice when our reality as black people is horrific. You so concerned about tact and how I talk to white people because you grew up in a shanty, a fucking hovel. You resented your black mother, and you couldn't wait to leave that shithole to sit around white people and let them pat you on the head and laugh with them at the pub about soccer and other faggot-ass European bullshit. You're a punk, Jay Black. And I remember that bitch you put on video maybe a year ago, however long it was. I remember that hoe. That skinny, mangy, raggedy, dope fiend body having olive oil looking, nasty, trashy, tea and crumpets eating, sipping white bitch that you want to sit there and be in love with, but you want to wag your finger about how black American males treat their women. But you sitting there with that fucking heroin junkie. Yeah, I know all about that type of white bitch. That's the type of white bitch that the goddamn rude boys, the Jamaicans over there, and they goddamn Puma joggers run trains and shove metric tons of dick in that bitch face. And here you are spooning the bitch at night, telling her you love her, kissing her in the mouth, when her goddamn tongue is a resting place for Haitian immigrant jizz, bitch. But you want to sit there and talk shit about the American Negro. That's what I hate about you foreigner blacks. You want to suck our dicks and then push us away. You want to act like us, talk like us, make music like us, but you want to sit here and wag your finger about our conditions or how we react to our conditions here in America. The difference between the American Negro and the British Negro is that we're revolutionaries and we change the fucking world. And you guys over there, by large, are perpetual dick suckers. Ain't no British Malcolm X. Ain't no British fucking Nat Turner. Martin Luther King is nothing but dick suckers. Motherfuckers dressed up like the Monopoly man, wanting to be white. That's all the fuck you are. And that's why you can look at your own people in your own backyard and turn your fucking nose up at them. When they all come from the same fucking predicaments. Everywhere black people and non-blacks are, it's the same fucking story. We filled their prisons, we're poor, we're subjected to the lowest of the low of this society. But you want to sit there and act like, oh, well, they commit the most crime, so they should be in prison. You a bitch. You think like a fucking white man. You want to be a white man. And your attempts at being white was to get the lowest, dirtiest scumbag bitch you could find over there. Yeah, you the army. It's the army, you motherfuckers for sure. The bootleg coon army, the cowardly yellow belly. That's another thing on your flag. It'll be a big yellow flag with a tight dick and a huge mouth. That's all you want to do is suck off white men because you're a hoe. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, if he talks to white people like that, they'll put you in slavery. Who gives a fuck about what white people think? You sitting there, you want them to be so comfortable around you. You're a fucking liar and a cop-out. You still ain't told whether or not your white bitch knows she's your bitch out of comfort, out of her locale, convenience. You a bitch, man. Intentionally deflecting, liar. I ain't never blocked, deleted, hid. No comments from no random fucking stranger. Go to my fucking videos. Well, you ain't gonna be able to now because they are private, bitch. Because you a flagging ass coward. But go to any of my videos and motherfuckers is talking big money shit about me and it sits there. Period. Even the lowest of the low motherfuckers I don't like. You come there, you talk your shit, it'll stay there for forever. Because I don't give a fuck. So you sat there, sabotaged some shit, pulled off some type of bullshit. You probably wrote the comment, recorded the shit, and deleted it. Whatever little trick you pulled, but I didn't even know it was you. So why would I talk shit about some, or why would I delete some random comment for some faggot? And you too much of a coward to even represent yourself on a video that was made to you. You lied about me talking shit to you in your fucking in that video. I didn't call you out your name or none of the other shit. I kept it very civil. But you want this fucking action, and I'm giving it to your faggot crying ass. Straight up. It's nothing you do that's original. All you are, you're the fucking beacon of light to the coward ass Tommy haters who don't have enough gumption, wherewithal, or talent to make their own videos, so they sit there and applaud you from the digital shadows. Tommy's a whole lot of shit, and fuck that motherfucker. But at least that cocksucker is consistent. His message is the same all the time, and that's what makes you played out. He hasn't taken any time off. He's always been the same motherfucker you hated 3 years ago. Get over it. Do something else, but you can't. Because you are stuck on that motherfucker's nuts. And it's disgusting. And now you a dog without a fucking master. Now that John Logic ain't around no more. You're a man with no fucking country. Oh, shit. All right. So I got to point out exactly how bulletproof I am when it comes to motherfuckers that be hating on me. Motherfuckers make entire shows, videos, songs about my dick. But I got to check this troll bitch, Ms. Prissy. This is a troll bitch that hit me up on Facebook because she was a fan. I mean, this bitch comes on strong, you know, immediately hit me up telling me how good I look, all this other shit. Just, you know, instantly, hey, I'm attracted, all this other shit. And the bitch's conversation was cool because she's a cool bitch, and I like an aggressive broad. You know, I already know what time it is. And I like a girl that goes with what she know. But anyway, so this bitch is all on my nuts, heavy, sending me friend requests and all types of shit. Like, this bitch was really jonesing for me. And as we converse and whatever, we end up, she gives me her number. She's like, hey, why don't you call me, you know, talk to me in real life or whatever. So we talked a few times. But ultimately, I backed away from the bitch because as I was noticing her, because her voice was kind of harsh. Like, it ain't in the Facebook messages, she's cool. She's, you know, real feminine typing, I guess, or whatever. You know, she was cool. Plus, the bitch was extra aggressive sexually. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hell, who the fuck ain't gonna enjoy that? But then when I was talking to her, she's got a real rough voice. You know what I mean? And the more I was seeing her on Facebook and the different angles and pictures and shit she was taking, because at first it was like, hey, you know, she's, you know, pro-black ass, you know, she had Africa shit and, you know, shit like that. But the more I noticed the shit she would post, I came to the conclusion that this is just a little country, gin drinking, raspy little hood rat bitch. She posting up buds of weed, talking about her status. I need to smoke one. Who's down to smoke? All of that shit. And for me, that ain't for me. I can't fuck with no motherfucking smoking bitch. And I can't take it to the fuck with no bitch that's gonna be on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting here bored, wish I could light one up. Them type of statuses and shit. You know, and then a few times I talked to her, her boy, like she got that hood rat drawl to her. And I just wasn't with it. So I changed my number. That was the end of it. And now this bitch out of the blue, basically backed up by the bum and faggot ass Kevin Smith to come say something against me, because this is how you know, and my assumption about this hoe was correct. Here's a bitch who immediately, when I stopped fucking with her, she was calling me and I was not picking up, sending her the voicemail, not paying her no attention, because I had already said I'm not fucking with this bitch, and I'm not gonna give no explanation because I ain't got to. I'm not. You came after me. I ain't on no contract. I don't owe you shit. So whatever. So I just cut her off. And she's calling. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna get down to AT&T. I'm gonna change this bitch. And I gave that hoe what I have since coined the curious treatment. Same thing I did to that bitch. Once I found out she was a weirdo, yeah, you won't be able to text or call me no more. And I don't give a fuck about changing my number, man. Shit, it's an old habit from the dope game anyway. But long story short, this bitch is blaming trolls on me because a troll said he's seen her pussy or whatever she said on the show. She's assuming that that's me. And we got tons of sexual harassers in this motherfucking sector that constantly harass the women in the fucking chat. But because a motherfucker talks about her pussy, she assumes it's me. Like it's been a year, bitch. Well over a year. And I walked away from you. Whenever you think you sent a text talking about you found somebody new, that shit went nowhere, bitch, because my number had long been changed. This bitch, like I said, man, she got her nerve to talk shit like she's actually upholding herself when this bitch offered me her entire body. This bitch want to talk shit. I do that, but now, and now all of a sudden this nigga's a bitch. He's gay. All this, I'm broke, but fix your windshield. What, bitch? You old face, bitch. Somebody that I curved. And you know what? When I left you, bitch, when I left you alone, rather, I had just chalked you up as just some country ass, Bama ass hood rat bitch that caught the vapors. That I just turned my back on, man. Get out of here. You ain't my type of bitch. I'm too old to be fucking with little young, backwards hood rat bitches anyway. I mean, you got purple lipstick on talking about where the weed at. I mean, give me a break, bitch. Shanae don't do nothing for me. This bitch talks about he could put my news. I mean, you can just hear it in this bitch voice. This bitch a felon. You know what I'm saying? So, you got these motherfuckers gassing this dumb hoe up, and she's being misled by the trolls. And them trolls was probably Lamar's bitch ass, because she tells everything. This hoe runs to motherfuckers, other men, to talk about me. A man that she ain't never fucked, a man that ain't never did nothing to her. I ain't cuss her out, none of this shit. This hoe runs to other men, and they sit here and offer this bitch shelter. The only common thread is now all of a sudden they hatred for me. I had never said nothing to this bitch. I would see this hoe in chat rooms talking about, I had Chris' number, but I balled it up. Bitch, please. And I let that shit ride because I'm like, hey, man, that's how hoes do. Hoes don't take rejection well. They used to get in their way. And the bitch is, for low grade standards, she's all right. She ain't fat. She got a kid, but the kid ain't destroy her body. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen the bitch's ovaries. So I don't know why this bitch is sitting here talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't she okay for somebody else, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But for me, and like I said, the distance, it just wasn't worth it. I entertained the bitch because she was heavy on my nuts. Like, straight up. It was like carrying around a fucking anvil. This bitch was on my balls. And then the day for this bitch to talk shit like I'm some sucker and all this other shit, it's like, where was all this, bitch, when you was on my dick? Man, I need to take that call, but I'm not. What was all that then? This is when I first got to motherfucking YouTube. This bitch was caught feelings when Jamila told that fucking lie that I was trying to get with that old, ugly, retarded bitch. And that's a goddamn lie. This bitch was all on me, and all of a sudden I'm the worst motherfucker on earth. Now all of a sudden, oh, my booty, hoe. Bitch, I got pictures of you, bitch, with cards saying Chris can come here. You take a picture, yes, you got a card. Chris can come here. Tits, mouth, pussy. How dare you, bitch? And I ain't gonna release him because I ain't that type of motherfucker. I just ain't. I'm not gonna. Bitch, you gave me the nudes. They gonna go to my grave. But yeah, bitch, you that hoe. I mean, these motherfuckers is really concerned about where I put my dick. This bitch offered me every orifice on her. If I was into ear fucking, the bitch was with it. I'm talking about this bitch was a super fan. And you talking shit now? You got to be out of your motherfucking mind, bitch. I don't bother you. I sent this bitch a message on Google. She hit me up on Google Hangouts talking about why you doing this. You know what? I'm gonna read the shit off, bitch. I'm gonna read the shit off. After I take this call. God damn, dog. All right, so I had to take that call because it wasn't gonna stop ringing. Anyway, let me pull up this bitch's messages, man. Because this hoe really thinks shit is sweet. talking shit to me, and you a bitch that was on my dick that I had never fucking, even when I was cool with them lames, I could have been like, hey, y'all, look at this bitch. But I ain't no fucking creep. That's creep shit. You know what I'm saying? Your sexuality is all you got, bitch, and I ain't gonna exploit you. But yeah, but we gonna tell the truth today, bitch. On talking about all this nigga. It's so uncomfortable. But your asshole ain't a virgin. And here's the other thing. I didn't say, hey, bitch, give me your asshole. I told the bitch, what was it? Hey, you know, what's off limits with you? You know, what are your do's and don'ts? Shit like that. And this bitch gave a list. Nothing. She's with threesomes. Like I said, whoever catches the little mid-grade bitch, you gonna catch you a little hot little fox bitch. You know, that pussy's bubbling. She's with it all. You can jack off in the bitch face. She's with it. She's definitely worth the 30 minutes it'll take you to fuck the bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't for me. And I walked away. I thought respectfully, like, all right, bitch, let me fade to black on your dumb ass. I ain't interested. She gonna tell me, oh, I found the dude. If you found the dude, bitch, all you gotta do is not fucking contact me. Who tells somebody, hey, I found the dude? Bitch, please. You ain't never hear from me again, bitch, because I threw your fucking number to the goddamn trash bin, and that was that. Bitch. Hold on, what was the bitch name on there? She don't use a regular account. All right, y'all. I had to move around, man. I really didn't like having to censor myself, especially for some shit I paid for. So, whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, man, I left off talking about Lamar and his, Tommy obsession. Again, today his new thing is, I'm sick of Tommy, don't bring him up. The fact of the matter is, LA and his fucking Tommy reaction and how he's handling the situation is just like a scorned bitch. When you break up with a woman, she goes through all these fits and phases, and all of a sudden, girl, don't bring his name up. Girl, I told you don't bring his name up. It's just corny. LA, his estrogen is so high, his bitch levels percolate so much that even with growing up with the man, being taught how to be a man, he still found a way to wind up bitch made. That just lets you know that his X or Y, whatever the female chromosome for human beings is so plentiful. It reproduces at such a high rate within his jobless body that it just takes over his every being. Because where was all this anti-Tommy shit when you was in his face? On the hangout with you, Cliff, and Mike. Just all of this shit. Where was it then? Just where was it? Instead of taking your L, you have made, it's been 10 days, dog. 10 fucking days of video after video with Tommy's voice in it. If his voice ain't in it, his name's in it. And it's at this point, LA, you gotta grow the fuck up, dog. You gotta take what you deserve. Remember when you was talking about how much Vic didn't fucking know that he took an L and all this other shit? Lie after lie after lie. And now you're on the fucking hot seat. Now you're guilty of the same crimes. And all you do is run around talking about what you ain't did. Man, non-guilty motherfuckers, man, they speak once and they let that shit go, man. This ain't nothing about this ain't put your life on the line. This ain't cost you no money. This ain't do shit to you, but fuck up your YouTube rep. But this just goes to show you how much YouTube means to you. You said you were going to take a break, and it proved to be false. That's what I'm saying, man. You need to stop fronting. YouTube means a whole lot to you, a whole lot. And instead of pretending that you this cool dude when you just fit YouTube in your spare time, just keep it real. You want this YouTube thing to turn into something. And at that point, you were willing to sell your entire asshole to Tommy to do it. There's no avoiding it. He didn't kiss your ring by complimenting you. He knocked you off the fucking chessboard. And it worked. And here's the crazy part. He went back to the fucking bus stop and laughed about it. You're stupid. Take the L. It ain't that fucking hard to do, man. What the fuck does it mean? You're a zombie. And you got infected in your teeth first. So you need to shut the fuck up, man. Straight up. I just don't understand why you won't just be an adult about the shit. Keep it real. YouTube ain't no passing fancy for you, man. It is your life's blood. So stop fronting. Motherfuckers will take you more serious if you stop pretending. Why you got such a big deal, or why you so against reality, dog? You kissed that man's ring, and that's your phrase. And that's why me and others are not going to let you live it down. You lied and fronted for so fucking long that when the time came, when they said, you kept asking, put me in the game, coach. And when he put you in there, man, you airballed. And you won't get it. And you're trying to tell me that my eyes and ears and my brain are liars. You kissed his ring. Your obsession with me, your lies that you threw on me is ridiculous. It's so fucking parasitic that it caused it. I allowed you to interrupt my vacation. I allowed you to fuck up my Sunday because I'm sick of you lying on me. Me and Tommy are not best friends. Me and John Logic are not best friends. Me and John Logic hooked up to have a debate show. I stood my ground. He stood his. We kicked it like adults. That doesn't make us besties, bitch. Me and Tommy, only thing he's ever said to me was don't come to my platform because you fuck with those guys. That's it. Only a fag like you would want to be somewhere that you're not wanted. That's cocksucking civil rights generation behavior. That's curious fat troll bitch behavior. Going where you're not wanted. A man has the right to say who can be his guest and who cannot. Fuck it. But you would have kicked and screamed, I don't need your show, bitch. Power. But I'm a man. All right, fine. It wasn't disrespectful. Hey, man, you hang with the bums I don't fuck with, so you can't come back. That's perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine. But you want me to roast him because because you have. But it comes to find out when we hold you up to the light, all them roasts, all that shit fizzles. It doesn't cook to turn into anything. It's horse shit. Because when you had a chance to be the man you've been pretending to be, you ended up being a bitch. And you kissed the man's ring. To Tommy, you good for the black community. How? Your whole platform is how he's betrayed the black community. So how is he fucking good for it now? According to you, he has robbed the black community. So what made him so great? You want to know why? The taste was great for you, bitch. That's what made him so great. And you wanted a piece. And you were too fucking stupid to at least cash in for that dick sucking. This is what I'm saying. You were outsmarted. Or maybe not even outsmarted. You were revealed. You were unmasked by Freddie. Ashy Foot Freddie. The foreigner from Turks and Caicos. Freddie. The troll Judas. Freddie. How? You're this fucking genius. You went to this private school as a kid. You've been to college. You're a radio host, pimp, and gangster. How did you get, cooked by Freddie? How? This is what I'm saying. At every turn, you turn up counterfeit. You want me to cook Tommy, and based on you and other dick-sucking trolls who don't even have the gall or the gumption to create any type of content, you guys all want me to go at Tommy because y'all did, because I'm your hero. That's the long and the short of it. If that means that the only way I can be part of your crew, my initiation, is cooking Tommy, keep the loser gang to yourself. Tommy ain't never said shit to me. Everybody I've cooked has said something. Everybody. Everybody comes for me. I would much rather laugh in the shadows at whatever's going on than jump in the fray. See, I cook you most, and I have the most joy in cooking you because you thought I was easy money. Oh, Pro Black Chris, you can't roll, so I'm going to pick on you. I'm going to destroy my own channel just to show you who's boss. Okay. All right. And I have been gunning you down ever since. All your tactics at me is bitch made. All of them. You a coon because you won't roast Tommy. You want to know why Tommy's cool with you? Because you a coon too. That's fine. That's fine. But you said Tommy was good for black men. Those words ain't never come out my mouth, man. Hey, listen, I've been on the You Dig 44 times, and I never said Tommy was good for anything. Hey, I have been the antithesis to Tommy on his own show every time I popped up, and I've never said Tommy was good for shit. Hey, but that came out your mouth, LA. So after he basically stuffed your panties with a few YouTube dollars and got you out of the battle, you went back for seconds. And why you can't accept this, why you won't let this just come and go, you keep bringing it up. On the show that you said you're sick of Tommy, you played Tommy's voice. I thought it would be funny watching you scramble for an excuse, watching you scramble for justification, but it's sad, man. It's sad that you have plummeted to this level of stupidity. I mean, you refuse to accept reality. I mean, it's over and over. I didn't do it. I did. But I mean, you're red-handed. You got cooked, and it's self-inflicted. You don't know how to look at the fucking blueprint and build a house. You're fucking stupid. And Victor Moan, I'm gonna take a break off of LA, and I'm gonna focus my attention on you. Victor Moan, your show sucks. Everybody that's in your hangout has talked shit to you because you're fucking stupid. No DQ night is stupid. Your wrestling fixation obsession is stupid. You're a stupid man. You live like a 12-year-old. You bring home stray dogs like a little boy. You watch wrestling like a little boy. You do not pay bills like a little boy. You're led by a woman like a little boy. You're fucking retarded, Vic. The one thing you helped me out on was when I was on Lane Radio, I wanted to integrate a song. I forgot which one. I think it was Eminem's Stan or whatever the fuck. And you said, hey, do this. And I did that. By no means is that a sign of your intelligence over me or superiority or anything. You're stupid. When you were challenged by someone authentic, you claim to be the king of something or be versed in a particular area. When you were challenged, you declined. Kings don't decline to challenges. When a black architect said, hey, man, let's do this editing. Let's create some shit. Let's do a challenge. We'll have the sector judge. Your bitch ass tucked your tail because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I went back and looked at old Victim On videos, and it's the same dumb looking shit that you have today. There's no growth. There's no advancement. Your shit looks stupid then, and it looks stupid now. You use white men all over your shit. You're just a Vic. Listen, man. You're so much of a bitch. If I was at home, I wouldn't even kick your ass, man. I would just shake the shit out of you. You that much of a sucker, man. But you get on my nerves because you're so pathetic. You only have two reactions to punks like you. Either you pity them, oh, poor punk, or you hate them. I hate you, Vic, because you're so awful. I can't stand you. You don't know how to do shit. You're fucking stupid. All your decisions are stupid. All of them. You have vicious animals around your precious child. You're too stupid to know that that's not appropriate. You got married at halftime of a spades tournament. You're too stupid to know you're not supposed to do that. You don't work. You don't add to your household. You get beat up and bossed around by your wife. But you're too fucking stupid to know that's inappropriate. That's incorrect. Period. I remember one time you told me yourself that you did not have a fat wife. You're fucking stupid. You don't even have a fucking radio show or a hangout show. You don't have shit. It's you sitting there dancing like a fucking retard, playing music that nobody wants to hear. The only reason why I click on your shit is when it's a dry spell in the sector. And I'm like, all right, let's see what the fuck Vic is fucking doing. But you know what? Every time I click on it, it's you playing some shit from the fucking 80s or the 90s. One time I clicked on it, you were playing Bobby Brown. It's your prerogative. Well, it's your prerogative to be a fucking loser, to be fucking stupid. So don't talk shit about me and my interactions with Tommy and, offer your advice. Hey, you can come on the show. We can cook Tommy together. Look. Because you're stupid. All that bullshit for you. You another fake. A Tommy stand in the closet. Years of documentaries against Tommy. And what do you do when you show up? You're Soto Nation. But here's the thing. You are in a better position than Bum Dot because you got paid for your blowjobs. When you got off your knees and wiped your chin, the money was on the dresser for you. You, the only person on earth that you're doing better than is Lamar Wills. And that ain't saying much. That's like being the captain of the short bus team. Vic, your whole life is on YouTube and everything about you is fucked up. As far as this world is concerned, you failed. You're not a smart man. You're not a brave man. You're not a courageous man. You're just a bitch ass punk. Years of Tommy stalking, only to suck his dick to go back to Tommy stalking. Going through his videos. You were so obsessed with this man that you made a video dedicated to his dick. You found his dick where there was no dick to be found. You should be ashamed of yourself. If your wife is smart, she would have a life insurance policy on you because your stupidity is going to be the death of you. You're going to electrocute yourself. You're going to slip and fall. You're going to do something stupid and die. You're going to die as you lived, a fucking moron. At least make sure your family's well off upon your demise. Never forget, Vic, you made an entire video based on Tommy's dick print. This is your life, Vic. It's a shameful, shameful life. Take it. Take it. That's my advice to you. Stop living. Take your life. There's no